Honda CRF150F. So let's get into it.
Alrighty guys, so pretty much what we're going to do here today is we're going to take out the dipstick for ventilation. So we're going to go ahead and unscrew that there. And you want to set this aside with a little rag so it doesn't get anything oily. The oil in this is actually not terrible, but it probably got weird. Yeah, it needs to get changed. So we're going to go and set this aside. We're going to come over here to our little workshop table. And we're going to find us, this is a 24mm socket and wrench. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come down here and then she's going to show you right down here is the drain bolt. So we're going to go ahead and take that out here if we can. We're using a breaker bar since we do not have a socket extension. So let's go ahead and see if we can break this loose. Gotta get it on there. 24mm, guys. Here we go. Bam! There we go. So cool. We're gonna make sure. Yeah, there we go. Make sure that's. Unscrew it now. Hopefully, it's not gonna start pouring hot oil all over me. And. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a spring in there. Wait, a what now? Wait, is this transmission fluid? Yo, I've never. Oh, that's cool. Alrighty, guys. So if you guys see this in the video here, this has actually a little tiny oil filter. Look how cool that is. And there's a spring in here, so that's why it's all compressed and everything. So that's really cool. Alright, Steven, can I have a towel real quick here while I'm explaining? So, I'm pretty sure. Really? Wow. Thank you, sir. Alrighty, so we're going to wipe up all of our mess here. Make sure there's no oil leaking onto the floor. So, Steven, while this is draining and I get everything out of here, can you take this and try to clean that out? That spring and that? Thank you. Alright, guys, I'm going to take this bike now and I'm going to start shaking it back and forth. So then all the oil that's inside the bike is going to come out and go into. Yeah. Now, what you can do is, if your bike has a shut-off switch, turn it on the off position and hop on your bike. You're not going to start it, you're just going to kick it over, and that's going to help all the excess oil get out of your engine, so it'll help empty as possible. You're just going to kick it over, like, lightly. That's good right there. Bam. So we're going to take that right there. We're going to go back down here and check it out. See how it looks. Oh yeah, it's still pouring out of there. Yeah, that's going to have to drain for a little bit. Alrighty. So $1,800. Nice little 03 CRF150. Great bike. Still leaking there quite a bit. There we go. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do now, guys, is we're gonna wipe all the excess oil off the frame and we're gonna put this very large cap on. Do you have the spring and the filter? Thank you. And it goes filter in first. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in just like that, and then we're gonna take our little screw, little thing there, and just take it and screw right on the nut. So we take that, just finger tight, and then we'll take our breaker bar with our 24mm socket. We're gonna take that and get it on there. I'm gonna move that away. There we go. Take that, and you want to get this thing about as tight as it can without stripping out the bolt, because you don't want to do that. Really not good for your bike. There we go, that's good enough and tight. Wipe it all down so it doesn't smell like burning oil. Now I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab our, what we have is the, where's that oil, Steven? Bam. Alrighty, so if I'm allowed to, and we're not sponsored in any way, not yet, but this is O'Reilly's motor oil 10 weight 40. I'm pretty sure, thank you, Steven. This bike takes about a quart to, I think it takes about a quart or a little under a quart. but we're gonna see. So, I'm gonna grab a puddle. Thank you, sir. And there should be a place on this bike where it explains exactly like how much oil goes into it. It says like 850 to 1,000 mils or something, but
It should be a quart.
yeah, we'll go ahead and put a quart in. If it's too much, then we'll drain it and start over. So, but Steven, you have something we can hold the kickstart down here?
Is there a reason to?
Yeah, just so that we can pour without like having it come up against this. Like, can you get like a screwdriver or something we can put through here?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. This might work, let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty, let's get on to putting this in here. Takes about a quart, I'm pretty sure. Like and subscribe, guys. This is my wonderful friend Steven here, and he's letting me take over this video since I don't know if you're uncomfortable or anything, but what do you think? Let's start pouring in. Let's see exactly how much is in here. I'm pretty sure this is a new bottle, so I don't know exactly how much is in here. So I'm gonna reckon, well, I'm gonna go down to the 4 mark, so let's see how this goes. See if we can twist this around here. There we go. That's dangerous. I don't want it to like start dripping everywhere. So I can put that in there a little different. It's a little oddly placed, but it's all right. Can you hold this over here, Steven? Just come around and...
Yes, sir.
Cool, thank you. Let that drain. Set this on a level ground. Let's see exactly how much I've poured out. So we gotta go down to the 4 quart mark, which is right here. I can't tell how much that is, but let's keep going.
It's right here.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Cool. So, can you hold it? Yeah, thank you. Let's see how much that is. Where's that little towel? I'll just use this. That's all right. We have an excessive amount of oil leaking on the side. Not a big deal, just as long as you have a little towel. And after we do this oil change here, guys, what we're gonna plan on hopefully doing is checking the spark plug. We gotta make sure we got a good spark. So the engine stays running. I'm having a difficult time seeing this. Okay, I see we still have a little ways to go. There we go, let's see how this is. You have a flashlight or anything?
I'll check it.
Pretty close. It's on the 4 liter mark. So, and also a little rule of thumb, guys, when you take your dipstick and you wipe it off, all you should have to do is just take it, place it in, pull it out, and it should be full, because you shouldn't have to screw it in. That means you're not having enough oil. So let's go ahead and make sure. I think it could take a little bit more, just enough to fill up this little top part here. Let's try that out and see what this looks like. So,
Looks like you're just about there.
I can't really see that well.
We need just a little bit more. It's right there.
Yeah. So we're just gonna do just a tiny amount. Let's try that. Alrighty. So Steven, if you're able to, hop up on the other side of the bike and hold it straight up and down. Make sure it doesn't fall over, because that'd be a wild mess to have to clean up. So let's go ahead and take this off here and let it sit in the drain. Alrighty, cool. You got that straight up and down. Make sure it's nice and level. Just like that. Bam. And take it, and you should be able to just place it in, and it should have the oil check. Bam. You guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's full. We could actually probably, I'll check it one more time just to be sure here. So we'll take that, pull it out. I think we could add just a little bit more from what it looks like here. So you can go ahead and set it back over this way. We're just gonna add just it's probably not full. We'll have to add just a few extra ounces here. Make sure that's like that. Alrighty, Steven. You got a rag.
Actually, I have to clean up a little mess over here.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring here. Bam. That should be good. That should be around a quart. All right, now if you can hold the bike straight up and down, level as you guys can get it. It always counts because you want your bike to be perfect. Cool. So we're gonna take this, wipe this off, take it, place it inside the dipstick. Mark. Bam. Alrighty, guys. It is full. So you're going to go ahead and take it out here. Wipe it off. One more throw check. Pull, place, bam. It's good to go. You guys can see that. This thing's ready to rock, so let's go ahead and, if you're allowed to, Steven, go ahead and start we'll start the bike up here in a second, but we got to get the garage door open. Make sure you wipe off everything here, guys. Nice and done. Move this over here. Alrighty. I'm gonna stop this thing out here, Steven. I'll let you do that. And let's pull that out of there for you. And we're gonna start up this great 150 trail bike. I was about to say race bike, but it's a trail bike. So go ahead and start it up. I'll move out of your guys' way. Let that new fresh oil get everywhere in the engine, get everything lubricated, you're good to go. Now we just go ahead and let it idle for a little bit.
I'll try with that for sure.
Yeah. Alright guys, we're gonna let that idle just for a few extra minutes here. That was lovely. I always love giving an oil change. I don't know how you can see it.
Yeah.
You have anything to say about this bike? Really good machine here.
Yeah. It's definitely made for the trails. It handles the rock and mud really well.
Didn't even say it was pretty, it doesn't have much of the low in the bottom.
Yeah. It doesn't have much torque, but it's a good bike.
Yeah. It's probably most likely made for like a longer range trail instead of like the short ones that you have to worry about a lot.
This bike will run about 55 miles an hour.
55 to 60. Alrighty guys, so that's the oil change.
Thank you guys for watching, and thank you Siler's Garage for joining me in this video.
Thank you for having me on here too, Steven. I really enjoy hanging out with you, and I really enjoy doing a little work on your bikes. It's a good running bike.
Yeah, it's a good running bike. And I'll see you in our next video.
Thank you guys.